welcome to West Virginia. My name is Cheryl and this is my channel, Tranquil Stitches. Today is Tuesday, May 28, 2019, and this is my FlossTube number 59. If you're in the United States, I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. And if you're not in the United States, I hope you had a wonderful weekend as well. Things were quiet here, got some stitching done, had a nice meal. Basically it. So I took it easy and stayed under the AC. It's hot here. It's hot. Blackberry winter's already over with. We got through that. It was about a week and a half of pretty chilly weather. I even had to turn the furnace on a couple nights. But that's over and summer is coming through with a vengeance. It's summer. It's hot. So I'm counting down now till fall. You know, I'm not a summer girl. I'm a big girl, and summer's not. I'm not a fan. So I do like being able to go outside and get some fresh air, and I do enjoy the hummingbirds and the holidays and doing some fishing and things like that, but not the weather. Not the weather at all. So I wanted to take a second to explain something that happened in the video last week. If you noticed, there was an ad across my face. I have not monetized my channel, and I have no intention of monetizing my channel. I have some feelings about that, and it's, you know, my own personal feelings, my own personal opinions, and you know, it is what it is. But when I was doing my slideshow, I found a song that I really liked. And I have the editing app that I had selected some songs in the past that were copyrighted. And when I went to export them, a notice comes up and lets you know that they have the right to monetize your video if you use their song. So I've always backed out and used one of the non-copyrighted options and went on about my business. Well, the song fits so wonderfully and so perfectly with that bee, and you know, it was just a beautiful song, and I just wanted to share that song with you all. So I decided to try it and see what would happen, because it said may or may not. Well, they did monetize my video. So it was just one little ad, and I'm not even sure if you saw it if you were watching it on a TV, but I know on devices it did show up, and you had the option of closing it. But I just wanted to let you know that that was a one-time thing, and that won't be happening in the future. So I just want to explain that. All right, I finally broke down and went grocery shopping last week. I kind of had no choice. So, you know, yeah. So I took my sister with me, and we went to a couple thrift stores while we were out. We had lunch. We had a very, very, very nice afternoon out, just the two of us. So I always enjoy spending time with her. But I wanted to show you a couple things that I found. And the first thing I found was this monster. Look at this. It's huge. I know it's a quilting hoop, but it's fabulous. $2.97. $2.97. You know, my first thought when I saw this thing was Elizabeth Weston. I thought, you know, the fabric for her is 31 by 31, so she's a big girl. And I thought, you know, it's a big hoop, and maybe I could use the hoop for that if I could figure out some way. And then I just don't know about buying a floor stand for a scroll frame, because I really am limited in my room, you know. And I thought maybe, well, a hoop, but I'm still debating, because I really don't want to trap that fabric in this hoop. I really don't know how I'm going to deal with her yet. I know I can't use a Q-snap because she's too big. So, I don't know. But either way, if I use this or I don't use this, I really like it. You know, it's just big. It's fun. I like it. So, shout out to Minnie Gray. It's my magic coop. So, found that. And then the other thing that I wanted to share with you that I found is really fun. I found this little egg skillet, and I think it's hysterical because it says, the reason I brought it home, I've seen these before and just not been enamored with them, but this one says patented Acme, like in Roadrunner Acme. Isn't that funny? and it says November 76. So, okay, it's patriotic. It's Acme, which is a classic Roadrunner, and it's old and crusty and rusty and patinaed, which is all of the things that I love. I just think it'd be cute. I'm gonna take a little sandpaper and, you know, get the rust off of it at least, and I think it'd be cute hanging in the kitchen. So I found that little gem. This was $1.97. So yeah, prices were right? All right, let's get some stitching. Let's move on. Last week, my Antique Locks and Keys, my daily 30 stitch, was here. This week, it's a finish. I finished it. I've got the camera on the other side, and I'm having a time trying to acclimate to that. But I finished it. This is Shakespeare's Peddlers Antique Locks and Keys. I used Vicki Clayton silk in Wattle and Daub, which is a wonderful variegated brown and gray. Fabulous. Very, very excited about this. Since the last time you saw it, 386 stitches finished it up. Or 368, one of those, I don't know. But a little over 300 stitches finished it up. So I'm excited about that. I got this chart. It was a pass the stash from Lori Ciccolone of One Stitch at a Time. And she sent it to me, and she sent me a piece of lace and a key charm to finish it up with. So I'm going to be using that and hopefully finish it up. And this is my 12th finish for 2019, which I'm very excited about. I also used it for a challenge in Stitching Quest to Destroy the One Ring, which is a Lord of the Rings group. This week we are meeting the dwarves when they come to Bilbo's house, and we have to stitch 100 stitches for all of the dwarves. I think there's 12 or 13. 100 stitches each for their respective cloak colors that they use. So I used that one for Owen, and I stitched 100 in brown on that one. And I'm able to double dip with that group and the group that I have on Facebook as well with the challenges. So I like the double dipping part. And it also goes towards my Stitching to Mordor challenge. Okay, I have some whips. Let me show you what I've done with those. My big project for the week was mat. And I'm not going to take it out of the Q-snap because I'm going to work on it some more. Let me show you where it was last time. And I know you're probably not going to be able to, you know, tell much about it, but I brought this green part up and around, and I stitched on this water above the word butterfly. This patch of water there. And I also put about that much wing in. There and there. I put 319 stitches into the water for a challenge, and then I had to stitch 500 on a piece that makes me smile. This makes me smile every time I work on it. I love this piece. So 863 stitches, I think, went into this one. So map coming along. Those challenges are really helping, and I'm also using that this week for a couple challenges. So 3, I think. So that will get more love this week. I had some Mania starts. Let me show you what I did with Mania. I'm all caught up. I'm right where I'm supposed to be with Mania. So I am doing ornaments from the Just Cross Stitch ornament issues over the years. So I am on Mania start number 11, which is from Ink Circles in the 2015 issue of Just Cross Stitch. It's called Truly Endless Knot 2. There was one prior to that, which is really cool too. But this one was the one that I left off of my Mania video. This is the 16th one that I failed to include on that video. So you've not seen this one. Not good. Anyway, I like it. I'm doing the pink and green. So I put 241 stitches into this one so far. 100 in green for Dwalin the dwarf. And now this is my new daily 30 for the rest of the month. So I've worked on this a few times, well, a couple times, and 241 stitches, and there's where I am. So it's just a jumbled mess of, there's a bulb that goes here. And I'm excited to get one of the bulbs in, see what it looks like. I'm just doing my own conversion. I'm using Carrie's Creations for that one. So that's start number 11. Start number 12 was Blackbird Designs Merry Christmas from the 2015 issue. 506 stitches in this one. 200 for, if you didn't want to do one of the colors, you could do 200 stitches as kind of an option if you didn't want to do. Well, Dory's cloak is purple, and I don't have any whips with any purple in them, so I did 200 stitches in red for the purple for Dory's cloak. I did 100 in red for Balance cloak, and 500 stitches for something that lays eggs, and the design has a bird in it, and birds lay eggs. So here's my progress. 506 stitches because I double dipped. So that's my start on that one. I really like that. I like the font, you know, it's really pretty. So that was start number 12. Now start number 13. It's hot in here, I'm sorry y'all. Start number 13. This is the Crosswing Collections chart offering ornament from the 1998 issue of Just Cross Stitch Christmas ornament issue. It's adorable. That little mouse, the mouse is over 1 and the rest of it's over 2. So it's so super cute. Okay, I got 300 stitches in this for something, it was Pack Rat Day, so something with either a rat or a mouse or something you collect. So I chose to go ahead and do the mouse for this ornament. 407 stitches. Y'all aren't gonna believe this. If you're on Instagram, you saw him already. Look at this. Look how tiny. He is absolutely so tiny, and there are 407 stitches in him. I haven't done the back stitch yet or put his little eyes in or anything, but he is absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable. Look how tiny. He is so tiny. I was going to, here's a wonder clip. Look at that. Look how tiny. Just, he is so cute. So I am anxious to get that tree branch under him and get that ornament done and just see how it looks. This is 32 count, so that made it even smaller. This is Winter White Zweigart linen. He's just so cute. 407 stitches. There's like 5 colors in him. He's very well, you know, charts back in the days with the back stitch and the you know, there weren't as many variegated flosses back in 1998. So yeah, you had to make your own variegations and your own shading and your own subtle, you know, subtleties. But he's just super cute. I love him. And then my last Mania start was number 14. This is the Lucy Heaton design Dancing Through the Woods from the 2018 issue of Just Cross Stitch ornament issue. Just making sure which way is up here. 301 stitches. Double dip this one for 100 in white for Glowin's cloak. I did the 200 option for yellow because I don't really have many designs with yellow in them for Biffer's cloak, and then 300 for road trip. So 301 stitches, something you see on a road trip. So I got all the trees done in this one because you see trees and deer on a road trip. Generally, you see a deer every time you go somewhere here. but that's my start on that. So 14 Mania starts, got 2 more left, and Mania is coming to an end. So once Mania ends, I'll do a Mania recap video. So stitch counts for my records. I made it to Rivendell. I reached Rivendell yesterday, 7,940 stitches. I started it on the 11th and finished my journey on the 27th. 7,940 stitches. This week alone, I stitched 2,647 stitches, which that's about 600 or 700 stitches less than last week. I left Rivendell this morning, heading toward Lonely Mountain. That's the first 2 journeys are from the Hobbit. So I'm heading toward Lonely Mountain, which is 60 miles uphill. I'm currently climbing as we speak. This journey is 11,780 stitches long. The last one was 7,900. This one's 11,780. So this one's going to take me a while. And I'm 257 stitches in. So got a long way to go. But yeah, lots of fun. So I am headed toward Lonely Mountain. All right, let's do some bingo words. All right, somebody should be getting close now. Well, I don't know. There's several words left, so we'll see. Let's see what we can get for somebody today. The first word is number 11, subscribers. Number 11, subscribers. I love all mine. The second one is number 40, cross stitch. Cross stitch, the reason for it all. And the third one for the week, let's reach in there deep and pull out number 35, stitch along. Number 35, stitch along. Number 11, subscribers. And number 40, cross stitch. So good luck to everybody. All right. Speaking of stitch along, let me go over this right quick. I don't have it on my list yet, but I'm going to go ahead and go over this. Okay, I got an idea. I don't know how many of you old schoolers are familiar with the Virginia that I speak of, being my friend. She helps me with the bingo. She accepts the words. She monitors that Tranquil Stitches Bingo email account for me, which I'm completely removed from, so that I keep everything legit. And Miss Virginia, if you're an old schooler, you will recognize who that is once I tell you. Virginia is an extremely talented artist. She is fascinating. Her work is just beautiful. Back in the early 2000s, she was a very popular cross-stitch designer. And her company, the name she designed under, was V & Company. And I have several of her charts. I have several things of hers that I've stitched over the years. Her things are just phenomenal. So it helps to have a friend who is a designer, and especially as talented a designer as this lady is. So I was on Instagram one day and I posted this picture. And I had a particularly rough day with some stuff going on that day. And I said, somebody needs to make this into a cross stitch. My friend, my sweet Virginia, made that happen. She sent me a PDF of this design. She said, here you go. I was blown away. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So what I'm going to do is June 1st, that's going to be my new daily 30. I'm going to stitch that. This week, especially I say this week, the last 2 or 3 weeks have been really rough for me for a lot of reasons. And I've had my share of drama the past little while. And we all do. We all go through it, you know. And I'm not sure if you remember, but my word for 2019 was peace. And I have made very conscious efforts to remove people from my life who do not bring me peace. And people who stir up drama constantly do not bring me peace. So I have been struggling with that. And I am in a very good place because I've made those decisions. And I love this design because it reminds me that I have a choice as to how much drama I want to in my life. And I'm going to stitch this, and I'm going to hang it in my stitching spot to where I can see it, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm excited about it. Best part of it is that Miss Virginia said that I can offer this to anybody who wants it. It's a free chart. She just made it for me, and she said you can share it with anybody you'd like to. So I want to share it with you. What I was thinking was I'd like to start a stitch along for June 1st for this design, give you the chart, and everybody stitch a daily 30 with me. Who wants to? Who's interested? 30 minutes a day on this particular chart in your colorway. Anything that you want to change, make your own, make special, and see how many versions of it we can come up with. So let's use a hashtag No Drama Club Sal. No Drama Club Sal. Now what I need you to do is either send me an email or send me a message on Messenger on Facebook. I'm under Cheryl McKinney. And send me a message. Don't send me a friend request because I've explained before that's just for my family and my circle. I keep my friend list very, very small. I don't, you know, you can reach me on Instagram at Tranquil Stitches. You can send me a Facebook Messenger message, or you can email me and I will send you the PDF of that chart. And you can start it with me on the 1st. So if that's something that you would like to do, just send me a quick message and I'll send you the chart and we can all get started on the 1st. If it's after the 1st when you see this and you want to join in, you know, it's a start together, finish whenever type thing. So we can use that hashtag No Drama Club Sal, and we'll bring her design to life. So wouldn't that be fun? So let's do the daily 30, No Drama Club. Let's all join that club and be a member and decide no more drama. So that'd be fun. Thank you very much to Virginia for sharing that with me and everybody else. Really appreciate you. I love you, girl. You know that, my heart. Okay, now giveaway. Last week I had offered this Abby Rose Let Freedom Ring, which is one of her new designs. Fabulous. Let Freedom Ring. Gail, oh my gosh. Her talent also. I mean, anyway, so what I had asked you to tell me was how you're spending your Memorial Day weekend or your weekend if you are not in the United States. So let me attach the video right here of the winner for this drawing. All right, let's get a winner for Abby Rose. And the winner is Church Mouse Stitches Crystal. Hi, dear Cheryl. I'm always so happy to see your smile with a new video. You sure have been busy and all of your projects look great. I hope you have another wonderful week. Love the kitty and the dryer at the end. Until next week, take care and happy stitching. P.S. This coming weekend, we are planning to go to a graduation party for our niece graduating high school. So congratulations, Crystal. So excited. Thank you very much, everyone, for telling me how you were spending your weekend. A lot of you went to graduations, graduation parties. My niece and nephew graduated this past weekend as well. A lot of you had cookouts. Some of you were camping. Some of you were traveling abroad. places on holiday, just wonderful plans. Some of you were staying home and sitting under the AC like I was, and just stitching and enjoying the quiet time, enjoying rest. And so it sounded like everybody was having had a wonderful weekend planned, and I hope everything worked out just like you wanted it to for the weekend. So thank you to everyone again for participating in that drawing. And thank you, Gail, for giving us that chart. All right, retail therapy this week. Got some goodies. I got my nest egg from Trish at 3 Owl Threads, and I get the Gentle Arts option. So let me show you some pretty threads right quick. We're in the P, at the end of the P's and into the R's. So, well, no, into the M's and into the R's. So I've got moss, mulberry, which I love, and punchberry, which is a really pretty purple. So I could have used that for the purple in something for that clove cut knife. It's really pretty. So moss, mulberry, and punchberry. Beautiful colors. Okay, I got purple iris, peacock, and porcelain. Really pretty colors this month. That peacock is just really peacocky, isn't it? Or as Heather calls them, disco turkeys. Disco turkeys. Pumpkin patch. Raven, which I love. That's a black with some green running through it, some really deep green. Presidential blue and ragdoll. Pretty. I love pretty threads. So I love getting this subscription every month. Lots of fun. And Trisha's a sweetheart. I just adore her. 3 Owl Threads, I'll link it below if you're interested in participating in the nest egg. She's got all kinds of thread options, different options. Now, I was watching my friend Mel from Mel's Travel and Stitching. Mel is a relatively newer FlossTuber. She's been around for, I think she's got 5 or 6 episodes up. She travels, she goes everywhere. She's fabulous. I really enjoy watching her. Totally enabled me, Miss Mel. Totally. I mean, I saw this and she showed it, and I was just like, that's got to happen. So I paused her video and I thought, well, let me see what else this designer has. And I ended up buying her sister chart as well. So, but let me show you this beauty. Let me show you this beauty. Okay. This is Christmas Village by Sarah Gurmini, and I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Sarah, G-U-E, oh, I'll put it right here, Gurmini, and I'll put the website right here. But anyway, this I fell in love with. This is 278 by 263. Big girl, but look at it. Just look how pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? 278 by 263. But just look at the little moose, and look at the little people. Look at a Santa in the air above the village. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. And it comes with these little snowflake buttons. There's 2 of those. They're wooden. They're made from wood. You ready? Look at that. Look at him. I can't even with this moose. Ah, so pretty. So that's the chart that she showed that just made me fall in absolute head over heels love with that. And while I was looking at this designer's other charts, yeah. So this is the other one I got. How many of you have seen this one? Wicked Christmas. Check that out. Can you even stand it? Look how cute. Oh my gosh. So much going on. I love witches. I love anything Halloween. And the combat. Look at Santa. Look at. Look at. I mean, Nightmare Before Christmas. Just fabulous. This one is 278 by 263. They're the exact same size. They're the exact same. Can you imagine using this one in October through the time you decorate for Christmas and then switching it out to this one? Wouldn't that be cute? Yeah. In fairy tale land, but I had to have them. So cute. Okay. Thank you, Mel, for the enabling. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay. Giveaway. I've got 3 charts this week that I'd like to rehome. They're older charts, and I don't want to throw them in the trash, so I'm hoping that somebody would like to have them. So let me show you what I've got. The first chart that is a Fancy That, and it's called Deck the Halls, Welcome All. It's number 134, and it's this little angel. She's a really wonky little angel, but she's fun, she's whimsical. So if you'd like the Fancy That, just say Fancy That. And I will draw if more than one person's interested. Now the second one I have is this chart from a Jan Lynn kit. This is called Girl with Cosmos, and it is so stinking cute. I have seen this design before. I mean, how cute is that? Just precious. Those little, oh, too cute. Now, the thing about this one, like I said, it's a chart from a kit. There is some of the flosses, they're not all there, but that's what she had left, I'm assuming. This was passed to me, and I just know I'm not going to stitch it, so I wanted to share it with somebody. I don't know if I got this. I think I might have got this on eBay. But there are DMC numbers. It is charted for DMC, so you probably won't want to use these. These are old, 1995. So you're probably not going to be able to match these up very well. But cover picture, what's left of the threads, the thread cards, and then the chart. And this chart is, it's got some, it's been loved. It's well loved. It's got some staining on it. It's got, but you know, I mean, nothing that you can't see. So if you make a working copy of this chart, it's going to be fine. You know, you're not going to see all that, but that's the only bad place on it. Otherwise the chart, you know, the chart's fine. But I don't know how hard to find this kit is. It's from 1995, but it is so cute. So I'm hoping somebody out there would like to stitch her, because she is just adorable. And like I said, I don't want to take it to Goodwill because, you know, I don't know where it'll end up. They'll probably throw it in the trash, you know. So I'm hoping that somebody that, you know, who watches me is interested in that. So just let me know if you'd like the little girl. Just say little girl. And then the last thing that I have, now I was watching Connie G. Hi, Connie. Connie, I love her. If you're not watching Connie G, I'll link her below. Go check her video out. She's wonderful. She does a lot of pretty things. But she showed a previous finish that she did years ago, and it's candle wicking. And I don't know if you're familiar with candle wicking. It's really awesome. You use colonial knots, and you just kind of outline. It's like embroidery, cross stitch, a bunch of needlepoint things combined, but you just follow a pattern and you make colonial knots and make the outline of the pattern. So I got to thinking after watching her video that I got candle chicking sent to me from Shakespeare's Peddler with one of my orders. I'm not going to do this. It's a chicken and it's candle wicking. So all of the instructions are in here for candle wicking if you've never done it. And I'm sure there are all kinds of tutorials, but I wanted to pass this one along to someone as well. This is from Teresa Benetti, and it is Candle Chicken from Shakespeare's Peddler, and it's this really awesome chicken. So if you'd like that, just say chicken. So I'd like to pass that to someone as well who might want to do that. So that's the 3 I'm rehoming this week. All right, FlossTubers, I'm behind on FlossTube. I'm woefully behind. I've still got Dina's last video. Dina half stitch cross stitch. If you're not watching Dina, where are you? Where have you been? She's fabulous. So I've got to catch up on Dina. I did watch Lisa Abby's new one. Are you watching Lisa? Lisa has pet birds, and her birds chirp in the background. So wonderful. I did catch up with Stephanie at Ivy House Crafter. I love her too. Just Stephanie's just, she's my friend. I love her. Becky at the Stitch and Hutch. Becky's making videos again. She is wonderful to visit with. So, and I'll link everybody below. So go over and show Becky some love. Give her a little visit. Doodlebug Stitcher. She's back. She had taken a little bit of a break, you know. She's having some health concerns, and she made a video. I still haven't watched her video yet, so I am behind on some videos, but I'm hoping to get caught up this week and revisit with everyone. And I know Sammy J's been vlogging every day through Mania, and I've enjoyed visiting with her. And Calico, Christine, has been vlogging from her mobile studio, she calls it, every week, and showing what she stitches. She does a lot of crosswing collections, a lot of the birds, just beautiful, beautiful bird. I think everything she's stitching almost has bird in it. Just wonderful. Betsy, I don't know if you watch Christine Calico, but if you don't, you would really like her. So go over and, like I said, everybody will be linked below. So just some of my favorites I just wanted to mention this week. Okay, that's all I have for you, and I appreciate, again, you coming and visiting with me. I'm sorry the video's a little choppy today. It's just one of those days. Last week went swimmingly, and this week, I want you to listen. I want you to listen. Last week went swimmingly, this week not so much. So I appreciate you sticking with me. I do. It's a hot mess. So until I see you again, happy stitching.